Morning everyone. It's Sunday for me today. So completely lost track of time because we've just been doing such long days of things and everything is just kind of blurred into one. We have had a relaxed morning. I woke up at 7, read my book for an hour and then kind of had some breakfast, and I'm hoping to be able to go for a run this morning. Another beautiful day in Unst. And I'm gonna head down to the lake. Not gonna have a dip, but I'm gonna look at it and pretend that I did. Isn't it beautiful? I called it a lake. It's definitely the sea. Being on an island and all. Yeah, it's so stunning here. It's absolutely lovely. So today's plan after my run is to go to a gin distillery and check out all the gins that they make here, and then we are shooting again this afternoon where we're kind of doing it as though it was yesterday. So we're just kind of getting more shots of me running. So I'll be wearing the same stuff as I was wearing yesterday, which is why I'm very grateful that it's a really nice day again, because if it was really cold I'd be out there in my shorts and top. But yeah, it's going to be a really great day and I'm very excited to get on with it. Just set out for this morning's run, heading out onto the main road. There are not very many paths here, unfortunately. I guess because all the land here, because there's not very much of it, it's kind of all used for useful things like farming. Just running on the side of the road, but it's alright because there actually aren't that many cars, so it's not like it's crazy dangerous or scary. Got a casual London bus here, which is making me feel a little bit confused. Apparently someone bought it for their kids to play in, and it's genuinely all the way from London, so interesting. I'm just doing like 5-6k this morning, don't have that much time, so yeah, gonna smash it out and then go to the gin distillery, the important bit of today. Run a couple of kilometres so far, kind of gone off the main road. I'm now on the countryside track, which takes us down just to the sea. I think it'll be about 5 kilometres in total. Really loving it so far. I think that was a house that we were going to visit anyway while we were here, so very happy I got to go and see that. Now I'm heading in that direction. Pleasantly surprised by how flat it is actually. My legs could do with a break from yesterday. Wow, those are some poppies. It's beautiful, wow. Down at the sea. Guess we head back now. You see the glass house on that house there? It's like literally my dream. It's like Kew Gardens. Guess you need it here because it's kind of cold most of the year. Seals. I don't know if you can see them, they're right at the end of the pier looking at me like, who is that? I can see if I can get a little bit closer but I don't disturb them. So cool! Just hanging out at the end of the pier. Oh. Oh. Sorry seals. I'll go back. Beautiful animals. kilometres and it's nearly time to leave for the distillery, so I'm going to head back sort of the way I came and then head on out. It's perfect weather for running actually. 13-14 degrees, a little bit humid but Slightly overcast, bit of sun, perfect. And there's my London bus. Whew. 4.5 kilometers done. Not crazy fast, but that wasn't the point. So nice to get out and enjoy the fresh air. Now off to gin. We just arrived at Saxon Distillery. We're going to learn about what they do here. They're really generously opening up for us today. They are generally shut on Sundays, so we feel very lucky to be here. Okay, so we've just sat down at the distillery. This is the setup. Everyone else is on their way. But Saxon is the most northerly distillery in the UK, which is not surprising considering we're only about a kilometre from the most northerly point in the UK, and there is not a distillery between here and there. So we're going to be trying some different gins and I believe whiskey as well, and I definitely want to buy like one of all of them. So we just had the tour. It's so interesting how they make everything. It's a really small kind of boutique distillery. They have a better name for it, but there's literally just 2 people who work here. They can make up to 200 bottles a day, and there's a space program going on here at the moment, so they've got a special edition standard gin just with a lot of botanicals in it, so it's quite spiced, quite flavoured. And as you guys may or may not know, I'm a really big fan of gin, so I'm going to go back in there and buy a few of them to try at home. We tried 4 different ones and they were all delicious, so I'm going to buy a couple. And they also make whiskey, but they make their whiskey on mainland Scotland and then kind of put their own branding on it because they don't have the facilities here with only 2 people. It's a lot of work, so I'm going to go back in, get some of them, see if I can support the distillery and get my boyfriend to try some as well. So when they first started, they tried to use as many local products as possible, including bladderwrack seaweed. So that's actually one of the ones that I preferred, so I think I'm going to get one of those. And then this is their Shetland Real, the Countdown. Yeah, so their Countdown one, which is double the botanicals of their original gin, but it's still kind of similar to their original gin, and that is for the space program they've got here. So we've just arrived on location again to shoot the start and end of my run, as though it happened yesterday basically. So we're back at a similar location to where we were yesterday. We kind of drove past this beach, filmed a little bit. So Marco's got his decks over there. That's the right word, right? Really have no idea what I'm talking about, but DJ stuff over there, and I'm about to run back and forth. It is much colder today than it was yesterday. I think it's about 12 degrees, so it's not crazy cold, but obviously I've got to wear the same outfit as I wore yesterday, and my legs are having something to say about that. It's pretty cold. Just gonna do a little bit of running up and down here, and hopefully I'll warm up quite quickly.
Oh, it's very chilly.
It's really cold, even after the gin.
Even after the gin. Yeah, how's the running going to go after having a few gins?
Well, I'm not even going to get to the running at this point. Everyone, we are back at Hermanus Nature Reserve. It is behind me. This is where I shot the running stuff yesterday, and we're back here to do a hike today, which I'm so excited about because I get to show everyone else this beautiful, beautiful place, and the attacking birds, obviously, because I don't think anyone actually believes me, other than the fact that I've actually got camera footage of it. It's so beautiful here today. We've still got sunshine. It's nearly time for us to leave, so we're just going to get this over and done with and then head back on the ferry. And I'm just going to film this last little bit because it is so beautiful, and I feel like yesterday I kind of tried to go through it quite quickly, obviously because I was running, and today I get to kind of relax and enjoy it a little bit more. Alrighty, so this is where we are, Hermanus National Nature Reserve. Over 100,000 seabirds breed here during the summer months, which explains a lot. That's the little map, so we're here, you walk up and then you can pop out right. That's the most northerly point there. Then you can go out left, and that's where I was filming yesterday, all the seabirds down there. It's beautiful, it's really beautiful, so let's go on up. Are you ready? Are you ready for a hike?
Ready. I have been buzzing for this hike the whole weekend, actually.
Yeah. So, which bit are you most excited for?
I think just being at Britain's most northerly accessible point. Like, that's such a claim to fame.
It is. It's going to be really great. Let's go. Hurry up, boys. Come on, can't you keep up? Do that again. Oh, baby sheep. Look how cute they are. So it is there that I ran yesterday. I'm just showing the rest, they are loving it. I feel like a tour guide, even though I've only been here once. Managed not to get attacked by any birds. A bit more time to actually explore and show you guys the view. Woo, woo, woo. So these are puffins. They burrow up here. They're very cool. I've never seen a puffin up this close.
No, we haven't been this close to one.
Oh my god, the boys will definitely want to shoot these. Not actually shoot them.
We probably shouldn't scare them away too much.
Film them. No, I know. They're amazing though. Look at that. They're so small. They're like the size of a blackbird. They're tiny. They're so terrifying. I'm going behind you. I want nothing to do with them.
I don't want to come close.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, go on.
Ooh. That's nowhere near as close as they came yesterday. If you keep walking, I'm sure they'll come. We made it to the lighthouse signaling post, which is the highest point up here. Yeah, you can see. So in that direction you get Muckleflugger, which is the most northerly point, and Unst, I think it's called. Christian's filming up there and we're being circled by birds. Just the usual, really. So this used to be lighthouse signaling. Obviously it is now defunct. So I didn't make it this far last time because of my little incident with the skewers, but they were not here today. They're clearly more chill. I mean, they are here obviously, but I wasn't being attacked, which is nice. But it's so worth going to the top because you can see really far around, and there's like an observatory over in that direction, which I don't really know what that's for, but it looks pretty cool. Maybe an observatory, I don't know. But we're heading back down now. We've done 5 kilometers so far. We're gonna go back, march on back, because we've got to get the ferry. Ridiculous, isn't it? It's hard to see how steep it is until you watch other people try and climb it. Alrighty, so we were just on our way back down from the Muckleflugger and everywhere else, the coast, on our way inland, and I was just trying to convince Christian to do an ultra marathon.
I mean, you never know. It's early days. I only just finished Couch to 5K about a month ago.
Yeah, and now you're doing...
Now I'm doing a 10K runner program. Like, I'm following another app. I really like the apps to follow because that really helps me just have something to follow. I don't think I would have any motivation if it was just a case of just going for a run for the sake of it. Like, I need someone saying, this is the exact run that you're gonna do.
I think it'd be really useful for people actually. Which app are you using?
It's just called 10K Runner, and on, like, if you type that in on the App Store, it's like yellow, and you do have to pay for it. I paid like £8 for a 3-month subscription to it.
But that's all right, because when it comes to running programs, actually they're generally quite expensive. So to get a decent one for £8 is good.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was bad, and like totally worth it if I can run a 10K at the end of it. And so I've said to Flora, if I'm enjoying it at the end of, like, when I've completed a 10K, maybe I'll move to a half marathon. And the thing is, it is on like my lifelong bucket list to do a marathon.
Amazing.
But I never thought that it was anytime soon. I kind of just thought at some point in the future. But now that for literally the first time in my life, I'm like kind of enjoying running. I'm like, well, maybe the marathon's going to come sooner than I think. And Flora's been talking about these ultra marathons and how they're kind of more in the wilderness and they're kind of like an eating competition, which sounds great.
It's so true though.
And how it's like an extended Couch to 5K, Couch to 50K.
Yeah,
and how you're walking and you're running. And I said, well, that sounds way more appealing than just
a road marathon.
Marathon where it's just boring and there's no wilderness. Like kind of combining the hiking and the running sounds much more up my street. But I need to not get ahead of myself. I can't even run 10K yet.
To be honest, you're probably getting all my followers really psyched to do something like this as well, because I know a lot of them won't have run an ultra marathon. So I'm excited to be able to motivate you. And also, when you do it, you have to let me know. Because I'm saying, maybe I'll come along and join you.
It's not going to be for a while. It's early days, but you never know. I just want to keep taking it slow. I don't want to push myself because I don't want to start hating it, because my fitness has improved so much already. Like my resting heart rate was 73 beats per minute about 3 months ago at the start of Catch the 5K, and it's now 52 beats per minute. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
And I feel so much fitter, and that's great. Sorry. I was like, whoa.
And
that's flipping great.
Very good. Well saved. And what's been your favourite part of this trip?
Probably this hike. What else have we done?
I'm glad you like this hike. I mean, guys, look, it's so like bleak, but in the most beautiful way.
It's really
absolutely
gorgeous.
Stunning.
And today's just been good, going to the gin distillery and having quite a lot of gin, and having our guide, not our guide, but the tour guy, Aaron at the distillery, how he was quite cold at first. I was a bit nervous and intimidated by him. But then as the tour went on, he started to like really get
warm up into it.
Yeah, and that made me like get more psyched. And then that just ended up being really fun, and we got lots of bottles of gin, and that was nice.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
But no, it's just been really great being out here in the Shetlands. Like, we're so lucky. Obviously, we haven't been able to travel for so long, and then being able to come somewhere like here, which is just so in the middle of nowhere. It's just really, really humbling.
And if people want to come and find you on Tinternet, where can they come and find you?
Let's say on Tinder.
No, not in real life, but follow you online and not in real life.
So on YouTube, I'm backpacking bananas, and I make backpacking videos. And on Instagram, I'm Christian Brisbane.
Great, thank you very much. So we're just about to hop on the ferry to go back over to Yell and then back over to the mainland. And I'm going to end the vlog there because when we get back, it's just dinner time, and then we're heading back tomorrow morning, and you've seen most of the beautiful outdoor scenery. But just for a last little peek, that is obviously where we're heading over. It's just stunning. Looks a little bit like Canada, or some parts of Canada, I guess, not that surprising. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did enjoy the vlog, please do give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I'll hopefully be doing lots more exploring of really cool places. This has been great for my Strava heat map, most northerly run that I've ever done for sure. I would love to hear if you've ever been here, if you had any recommendations for other people if they wanted to visit as well, because I know that it can be really helpful for other people to have personalized recommendations for those who like running and jogging and walking and just being in the outside in general. And actually, if you have any recommendations for me of other places to go and explore up in Scotland or in Ireland or Wales or mainland England, I mean, I love visiting loads of different places. Obviously getting there is the issue, but to be honest, if it's worth it, then I'm gonna travel to wherever you say. So do comment down below if you have any particular recommendations for places to go running or exploring in general. And that is it. So I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. See ya. Bye.